Shalom, shalom, and I'm driving on my way to a particular location. And as I'm driving, I'm thinking of something that I had read in the Ketubim, Daniel, that comes very apropos to a lot of the messianic fervor and the messianic movements within our Jewish world, in particular because it addresses specifically something that was to take place from the time of the Roman period all the way to the present time until the actual establishment of the true Messianic era. And you'll find it in chapter 11 of Daniel, and many anti-missionary leaders will utilize this as a record of demonstrating, well, that the first Messianic movement of J.C. Penney or J.C. basically was a rebellious force, not knowing that that same passage applies to all of the Messianic movements throughout the history of Jewish leadership. Just as it says that in every generation there is one that has the potential to be the Messiah, in the same ilk, in every generation, that potential Messiah has the potential to become a rebellious king, or a king that basically tries to establish the vision against the will of the divine. And it says very clearly in Daniel chapter 11, verse 14, in those times many will resist the king of the south, and the lawless sons of your people will assert themselves to confirm the vision, but they will fail. Now, very interesting, because some other translations will have it not the lawless sons, but the vulgar of your people. Another translation would read or translate, will assert themselves to confirm the vision. This vision refers to the vision that Gabriel had showed Daniel, who happened to be a descendant of David. Now, it says that they will fail. So I guess a failure of any potential Mashiach in any generation is in fact an indication of possibly, I'm saying this, possibly, of one who basically is considered in the realm of a lawless son or a vulgar son. And it uses the plural word, sons, which means it wasn't only referring to one particular person throughout our history, which tends to be always referred to Jesus or Yehoshua, but this applies to all the sons who goes against to try to establish and confirm the vision and fail. So I think this is some good food for thought for those of you who are in the realm of the Mishachistims. And believe me, I want Mashiach to come. It's part of the 13 principles of our faith, but I want the real one. We don't need no more failures of Mashiach's could have been, would have been, and should have been in our history. We really want, as it says in this month of Elul, I am of my beloved and my beloved is of me. We want to encounter the real thing, not just another could have been, should have been, would have been Messiah. Shalom, shalom.